Hello everyone, it's Frank Burlison of BurlisonOnBasketball.com here in Charlottesville, Virginia, on the University of Virginia campus, John Paul Jones Arena, where the 20th annual NBA Players Association Top 100 High School Camp has been going on for the past 4 days. And again, terrific collection of players, a lot of newcomers, a lot of players who had already established their reputation, and had newcomers who really kind of stepped up the games and impressed all the media types and people who worked at camp, including current and former NBA players and a lot of current and a lot of former NBA coaches. So just a tremendous camp. I think the one thing that struck me the first 4 days about this camp, even more so than last year when I attended, is the number of quality big men. When I say big men, I don't mean 6'8", 6'7", 4. I'm telling you, I'm talking about players 6'10" and above, true 5 men with a lot of skills who are going to be impactful college rebounders. I think a couple of players I saw for the first time and knew about them only by reputation, who really impressed me, both from Texas. Miles Turner, who I believe, by the end of the summer could be ranked the #1, not only the #1 center in the class of 2014, but possibly the #1 overall prospect as well. He's done a great job. Great kid, about a 3.8 grade point average. Really going to be the focus of a lot of high-level programs recruiting him, and I think he's going to be not only a potential player of the year in the high school ranks, but also an immediate impact wherever he goes. Albert Robertson probably didn't have nearly the reputation of Turner due to his spring buzz, but the big left-hander who's about 6'11", 285, 290, looks a bit ponderous, but good, deceptive athlete, great hands, soft shooting touch, very good player. Another player who's really impressed, who I had a chance to see a little bit during the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League in the spring, Isaac Hawes from Alabama, about 7'2", according to his mother, 7'2", 275, and looks every bit of it, and he's really helped himself. Again, just adding to the depth of this class. Of course, Friday night, the player who hadn't been in attendance yet showed up, and again, added to the depth of the big man class in this camp, and that's Carl Towns, who's already committed to the University of Kentucky from the Dominican Republic, now attending high school in New Jersey, but again, added to the depth of this camp, showed off his skills that I saw during the Nike Hoop Summit for the World Team. Soft shooting touch, he even took a couple three-pointers last night, but a very good player, and again, like Miles Turner, has a chance, I think, to be ranked potentially the #1 center in the class, along with guys like Jahlil Okafor come next season. I think the guard play has been outstanding. If there's another position where there's a lot of depth in this camp, it's point guard position. You got guys from out west like Josh Perkins from Colorado, Jordan McLaughlin from Etiwanda in Southern California, another point guard from Southern California. Parker Jackson Cartwright, who was so terrific here last year, has returned to the University of Virginia and has had a tremendous camp. And again, headed for the University of Arizona. So he and McLaughlin and Perkins, 3 point guards from the West who have played very well. A lot of great jump shooters here. LaRon Black from Memphis has shot the ball well. B.J. Stiff from Virginia has really shot the ball well. And I think the junior class, again, we're talking about some of the seniors now, but the junior class of 2015 has really shown off well too. Again, probably a player who came to this camp with as much, buzz over the last couple of years as anyone. Steven Zimmerman from Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas. 6'11", remarkably skilled, incredibly skilled offensively, and has really become a more forceful defensive player and rebounder. So again, a lot of people, myself included, think he may be the best prospect in 2015, and he's kind of showing that out again. So again, incredible camp, lots of point guards, lots of post players, and I think going from this camp to LeBron James Skills Academy and all the other Peach Jam, kind of wrapping up the summer for the Nike events in July, and of course all the other camps, etc., in Orlando, Florida, and Las Vegas, all the various big tournaments there. I think some of these guys are going to carry over the momentum of these performances and continue to show off well. So again, starting with this camp and going into the end of June and the rest of July, I think we're going to get a pretty good feel going into next season as to not only who the best players in 2014 will be, but beyond. And again, as is the case, in the previous 19 years of this camp, it's the starting point for the summer and the place where a lot of guys not only confirm what everybody had thought about them in terms of how good a player they are, but also have a chance to have this sort of a launching pad, if you will, for their national reputation. So great camp again. Tim McCormick, John Lucas, Purvis Short of the NBA Players Association, done a great job, very organized, competitive games, and players who are taking this opportunity seriously, taking advantage of not only the basketball opportunities, but the social opportunities that are given to them by the NBA people. Great camp, really enjoyed myself. Again, Frank Burlison, BurlisonOnBasketball.com.